This is the Quiver 4.5 for missile baits. It is a 4.5-inch worm made to catch bass on a Neko rig. Now you might say, what is a Neko rig? Well, a Neko rig is a really hot bass fishing technique to where you hook the bait wacky rig style or Neko rig style through the middle, and then you take a nail weight and put it directly in the head. The nail weight, also called a Neko weight, you put that in the head, the bait sinks, and then as you pull it, the whole worm will quiver, hence the name Quiver 4.5. Now this bait also has other options to catch fish. You can rig it other ways, like on a drop shot with a little bit bigger hook. You can Texas rig it. You can put a good size hook in that as well. And then for the very popular Tokyo rig, it works perfect. As you can see, it matches up really well on a Tokyo rig. Now, there are going to be a lot of different color options with the Quiver 4.5. Green pumpkin's probably going to be your #1 seller, but based on whatever you're trying to imitate, whether it's a bluegill or a shad or just a regular minnow or some other form, you're going to have whatever color options that you may want. Now, each of these baits are going to be made with anise oil put into the bags. And then it's also going to have some crawfish oil added to the bag. So you're going to get that sweet yet fishy smell every time you take one of those quivers out of the bag. And each one of these baits is made right here in the USA. It's going to have a neutrally buoyant formula, which gives that bait the most amount of action and the most durability possible. You want that bait to have neutrally buoyant flotation, because that bait, when it's on that Neko rig, you don't want it to be pulled down to the bottom as you would with a denser formula, and you don't want it to float, because it's gonna, once it wiggles once, it's done. It's gonna try to float, and consequently, it's not gonna fall in the same way. So that neutral buoyancy, once you quiver it once, it's gonna keep quivering all the way until that hook pulls it down to the ground. So tons of action underwater for this thing. It looks absolutely amazing, and the fish will absolutely eat it up. You're gonna have 8 of these quivers in each bag for a suggested retail price of $3.99.